Zirkzee, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yes, people, what you telling me back again? What another footy talk, bro? For the first time in a while, blood, you can wear your belt with some pride, fam. You know them ones. Good performance against Barca, good performance against Arsenal. What are you telling me, bro?
Yeah, good performances. Obviously, we made the statements against Barcelona, but the Arsenal game just feels hella bittersweet because I really feel like 11v11 we would have won that. And it feels like these scumbags got away from the bridge with yet another point when they should have left with nothing. But I can't fault any of the players, really, except obviously the Caicedo for the red card, obviously. But bar that, I can't really fault anybody else for the performance. I thought there was a lot of maturity from all the other players that remained on the pitch. The problem is, you don't really have a lot to show for it again because we've only left with a point. I wanted us to make a serious statement to the rest of the league. And where I feel like we did that from a performance-based perspective, it's a results-based business, and we didn't get the result. So we just have to keep going over the next few weeks. Don't fumble it against Leeds tomorrow.
Facts.
Because like we know Chelsea and their concentration issues. We'll turn up for Barca, Arsenal. Leeds will be a big derby and a big atmosphere in itself. I need us to match the occasion for that one too. But
What was
I'm
you
just annoyed,
see?
man. I wanted to come in and talk about a victory. We're talking about
Yeah.
more fucking draw.
You see Chelsea's red cards because you've had a few this season. How many of them has Caicedo got?
That's just one. I think it's
Just
his
that
first
one.
ever red.
Okay, well that's calm then because it's like, bro, it's almost like the occasion. Like I get that he's up for it. Do you know what I'm saying? But it was just silly, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It was so silly. Like, because the thing is, yeah, like you're not like, bro, like you're not in an area where if you don't make the challenge, there's an issue. You see what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
was not a necessary challenge, bro. Like, and you could see that he was up for it. And I rate the mental approach from Chelsea because everyone looked up for it. Reece James was on it, Cucurella was on it, Caicedo was on it, Enzo was on it, everyone was on it. So cool. Like the managers motivated them. He said what he needed to say. The players went out with a bit of a chip on their shoulder and they stuck it on Arsenal. But it's like, bro, you're not in a position in the pitch where it's life or death. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, I think he let the occasion get to him, and that was my one worry going into this. The good thing is, I think it came at, I'd say, the right time of the game for it. Obviously, there's no right time to get a red card, but just before half time, it at least gives the manager a chance to get the players in and say, calm down a little bit. Because, like, where I think we were up for it, it was still to a point where you're still risking things. And, like, Cucurella had to back up from Saka a little bit more. He had to concede a bit more of the duels because he couldn't get himself sent off. And yeah, it just kind of, I say it was good for the team to like at least be able to handle it from there, I guess. But it's just frustrating that we even got to that point. I'll be so real.
Considering how you played with 10 men against us, yeah, like it was a massive improvement though.
Yeah, like that's why I get the arguments about discipline. Because it's another red card. We've got 7 red cards this season. It's not just a blip. It's starting to become a bit more of a pattern. But I'm still seeing an improvement in the team mentally. So, like, I can credit the improvement as a whole, but it's still starting to become a consistent problem. And we gotta find a way around getting out of these stupid situations because it's another dumb red. Like Gusto's red card, silly. Sanchez's one, silly. Delap's one, silly. But how many times is it silly before it just becomes a pattern? And that's the one thing, like, I need Chelsea to get out of their system because I maintain what I say all season. This team can go for the title. This league is dead. This league is rubbed out. There is 8 points separating 2nd from 15th. Like, nobody is consistent. But our problem isn't even consistency, in my opinion. It's shooting ourselves in the foot. And I just need us to cut that part of our game out because if we can, like, so many games that we've drawn and dropped points in, we'd be winning. And then where would we be? Would we be joint top? Would we be top of the league outright? Who knows?
What were the main differences that you spotted from the Man United game and the Arsenal game when you had 10 men? Because you look like a completely different team. And I can't remember if it was personnel, like what the difference in the personnel was, bro. But you look like a completely different team the way you dealt with it. And arguably, Caicedo was one of your most important players. He was on the pitch against Man United.
I think, first off, it's the mentality of the players. Because I think they were a lot more switched on. They did all of their work off the ball. And, like, I don't think there was as many mental lapses as you saw in the United game. Like, the second goal against you lot, you have about 4 or 5 players just staring up at the lights. And Luke Shaw's the only one to get to the ball in the air. And that's where we can see the goal from. We don't really see as many moments like that. Maresca as well, shout out certified. He actually kept outlets on the pitch. Man United, he took all of them off, left João Pedro.
True.
Took all of them off. And this time we took Esteban off because what was it? We needed more legs defensively. So we brought on Garnacho. Him and Pedro Neto helped double up with the fullbacks, which helped us to pin Arsenal back in the wide areas. And it also gave us outlets to try and counterattack with. Whenever Sanchez is claiming the ball in the air, immediately sent to Pedro Neto, and he's just driving the ball forward. Same thing with Garnacho on the left-hand side. Those little things, like, we're still not likely to score from them because Neto's doing so much legwork even getting the ball up there and defensively that when he gets to the final third, you're not going to get as much from him. It's going to be a bit of a lazy shot.
Yeah.
But you're relieving the defensive pressure. And that's what we didn't do against you lot. First thing we did, Esteval off, Neto off. Then Palmer got injured. He had to come off. We got no attack now. Now it's just pressure, pressure, pressure. You're not winning in that sort of climate. This sort of match, the right moments, maybe we could get a victory. But you've set yourself up that at least you're not guaranteed to lose going down to 10 men. So I think those are the main differences.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. I can't lie, I was impressed, innit? I was impressed with your manager, bro. I'll be honest, like man for man, I still think that your squad for what you spent is nowhere near the level it should be, especially in attack. But the way you set up structurally, that's 2 games in a row the manager's got it spot on. Against Barcelona, you got it spot on. Against Arsenal, you got it spot on. Reece James in midfield, ridiculous, isn't it? Like, he's ridiculous, bro. Like, it's one of them ones where the manager might have added a few more years on his career, like not playing him at right back, bro, because he's just not even built like a right back. Like, I get a lot of academy players, yeah, right back's the easiest position to get them into the team a lot of the time if they're midfielders and that. But it's clear that Reece James has got so much about him, yeah. He doesn't need to be playing there, and he probably doesn't have the build to play that position. In midfield, he was ridiculous, bro. He was ridiculous.
And that's why last season, when like the whole title race talk and everything, we were doing the downplay, I was fine with it because they're adapting to a new style of play, and Maresca is trying to find the right positions long term to get the best out of these players. At least 8 months ago, he was getting cooked weekly for resting Reece in Conference League games and playing him in midfield in games as well. But now we've utilized him for longer. This is the fittest Reece James has been in his Chelsea career. I think it's a year to the day since he was last out injured. The chat can correct me if I'm wrong. But this is what last season was building to. Now, I'm still annoyed with the windows in spite of it because I think Chelsea would have been in a much better position if we utilized the windows better. But Maresca has also been given the time now to utilize the players to the best of his ability. And now the team looks better as a whole as a result of it. Even with those bad windows, we're still competing for the title. And I still think Chelsea can compete on every single trophy there is to compete for this season. It was all a long game. That's why for me, like, I never like processes, but I can accept that sometimes you need to go through one. As long as you're progressing the team, I don't care. I can have a season where top 4 is just the target. As long as you get me top 4, and then I'm not thinking about the next season. Here I am, I'm not thinking about top 4. Like, that's the back of my head. I expect us to get that. I need us competing for the league title now. And whatever we do in December is probably going to define that, because now we're going to have to utilize the depth a lot more. 3 games every 3-4 days. You're going to have to rely on the likes of Buenanotte, the likes of Delap, the likes of Badia Shield and Joel Hatto. So we'll see if they can step up, because that'll be the difference between if it's a title race thing or if it's just a limbo thing. But yeah, I'm not thinking about top 4 this season. And that shows to me, again, that the team has progressed.
No, 100%. I think, well, you've won 2 trophies, and then you're going into this season and you're putting in you're getting the results that you're getting, bro. Like, performance-wise, I haven't been impressed with Chelsea up until the last 2 games, but the numbers speak for themselves. In terms of the chances you're creating, the goals you're scoring, the goals you're conceding as well. Like, all the numbers are positive, innit? So it's one of them things where, as much as I've been critical of your performances, like, in terms of how it looks, because it doesn't look great at times, yeah, but they're getting the results, innit? And one thing about Maresca, I've always said, even though, like, I still have my gripes with the Chelsea squad, like, one thing about Maresca is, if something's not working, you'll fucking try something different. And, like, it's refreshing to see, bro, in a time now where managers just keep beating their head against the wall and just expecting things to change, bro. I'm seeing Amarim do it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen loads of other managers do it, bro. Like, they just refuse to fucking change things, bro. Like, the manager, even playing Neto up front, like, it's something different. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something different, bro. Playing Palmer on the wing sometimes, playing him in the middle sometimes. Like, he's doing different things. João Pedro up front, João Pedro in the 10. Like, he's trying things. Do you know what I'm saying? And if it doesn't work out for Chelsea, he changes it. and then he finds something that works, bro. And that's how you're supposed to utilize your squad, bro. My biggest issue with the United manager is that he's not utilizing his squad, bro. If you've got a player in the squad that maybe doesn't play well in a certain position, use them somewhere else. Like, you're allowed to try something else. Like, you're allowed. It's not, oh, you know what? You didn't play well here, so you're just not going to play, bro. And then what happens when you get injuries? What happens when you get injuries? So you're making fucking excuses, bro. Like, Maresca knows 3 or 4 positions, maybe every player he has, he can use them in because he's fucking tried it. Do you know what I'm saying?
And this is just one of the reasons why I've been so protective of Maresca, because I've seen managers try the same thing and it not work. I've seen managers play with stupid structures consistently for months. I do see changes. I do see improvements. I see progress. I see fitter players for the first time in ages. One of my guys in my chat even showed me, like, Fofana's not been injured this season. We've slowly built him up to full fitness. He got a concussion, and that was it. And he's been back fit ever since.
Yep.
Reece James, he's been fit for the last year. Romeo Lavia is the only one, and like, I hate that we had to play him in AstroTurf, but we had to play him in AstroTurf, and it didn't work out. It is what it is. That's the last one that we've got left. Bar that, we're managing everybody's fitness a lot better. Players are being tried in new positions, and if it's working, it works. If it don't work, we try something else. The depth's a lot better. Like, Caicedo's out for 3 games, and I'm not really thinking about it because Andre Santos can play the 6, and his defensive awareness is already, like, ridiculous, to a point where I'm not really thinking too much about it, except I like the fact that Caicedo's got a rest. And I get some of the results haven't looked great. I didn't think it was going to look great first half of the season. We had the 10-day preseason. We had the Club World Cup. We've had our best players either injured or playing with knocks. It was never going to look pretty. But if you can get me results in spite of that, nobody going to care. And here we are. We're 3rd in the league now, obviously off the back of a draw. Frustrating, but it's bittersweet because I'm only annoyed about the result. Like, I'm just annoyed that it finished 1-1 because that really could have been a victory and a bigger statement for us. But, like, I can't be annoyed.
It would have closed the gap as well to what, 3 points or something like that. It would have. It was more than the 3 points, innit? Like, it was more than the 3 points. It was the 3 points.
Like, Arsenal are not winning this league.
Yeah, it was the 3 points. It was the statement. Do you know what I'm saying? It was. It would have shaken up the Arsenal dressing room. There would have been so many knock-on effects from that victory. But I think mentally you still beat them. Do you know what I'm saying? Because now, the reason why I say that is even though Arsenal didn't lose the game, that performance has got a lot of people questioning their credentials for this title now. And it's not even Christmas. Arsenal fans are starting to doubt themselves now. Like, no doubt.
They're doing the copium. Oh, you're celebrating a draw. Nobody's celebrating a draw.
Bro, they're starting to doubt themselves, bro. I'll be honest, bro. They are. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they were saying, like, somebody challenge us. We're just walking this league. All of a sudden, you can't beat a 10-man Chelsea, bro. Them man are questioning themselves now. I don't care what anyone says. They are. The doubt has crept in. The complacency and the arrogance has now turned into, ooh, like, what's going on? And then when Reece James has come out after the game saying we're disappointed with the point, it's mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're 5 points clear, Man City. You still need to go to Manchester City, and you're losing there. You're losing there because you don't have the mental fortitude to go and win there. I'm telling you, you're losing that game. So write those 3 points off now. This is the reality. You do not have the mental fortitude to go there and win. Your manager is going to take you there and set up for a draw. That's what he's going to do. And you'll lose that game because you won't go for it. That's the reality.
You know, it looked like he set up for a draw down to 10. That was the worst part.
He did against you lot.
Compact. They still weren't pressing us that tough. They still weren't committing a lot of bodies forward when they had the ball. I was sitting there thinking, this guy's even worse than I thought. Like, that's why I thought the way Arsenal fans were talking going into this game was utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, Gunnar was saying they're going to win by 3 clear goals and that. I was
Gunnar
like,
said
what?
that. Hook said that. Catch said that. SB said that. Troop said that. And I was like, how do you not know your manager? He is not going to set up in a way for you to win by 3 goals. He's going to set up in a way to take a draw or take a 1-0. I don't know in what world you think you're going to get 3 goals. And then they were like, oh, but you're going to come out and play us. Do you think with that shit that we're going to come out, play you, and get bopped off the park as a result? It was never going to be that sort of match. And then you go into it, 5 minutes in, you can see the Arsenal setup, and it's everything that I thought it was going to be. We're going to see 3 goals as a maximum from both teams, as a max. And even that was less because we got into because we got the red card.
It's crazy, man. Nah, bro. Like that performance, it was alarming. It was alarming. I'll be honest, bro. But it just showed me that the gaffer hasn't changed, innit? And in order to get somewhere that you've never been, you have to do things you've never done, innit? And he just hasn't changed. And I think he has to change for them to win the league, because in order to turn them 14 draws, that they got last season into wins, you need to take risks. Like, you need to. There's no other way, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to go for it. And I just don't think he's built like that. So, yeah, man. It's just, it's dead. It's actually dead, bro.
Gyökeres is coming back, which means they're going to score less from open play too now.
Bro, it's mad. Man said that he threw on every attacker you had, but it's not just about throwing on attackers, bro. It's about having an attacking mentality. You can have attackers on the pitch, and not attack, bro. Like, we've seen Arsenal do it. Like, just because you've got attackers on the pitch, it doesn't mean that you're an attacking manager, bro. This guy likes Trossard over Martinelli in certain games because Trossard's going to give him more defensively. Like, it's got nothing. Ian Trossard's an attacker too, but he's a defender first in the manager's eyes. So you can have attackers on the pitch, but what does that mean? Like, you take off a DM, and then you move Marino, who was a striker, who's a DM, into DM. So it's a like-for-like change, and then you put in Gyökeres. So on paper, it's an attacking change, but not really. It's a like-for-like change, bro, because you're just going to toss the ball into Gyökeres' head instead of Marino's head. So,
and this is exactly why, this is probably why we had it so much easier than I thought defensively too, because they didn't play to try and kill us off. Like, Arteta must have seen the red card and thought, thank God we ain't losing this one. And that's the mindset he had. We're not losing. Down to 10 men. Ain't no way this team wins the league. Ain't no way. And if they win the league, it's an indictment on every other team that's in the Premier League right now.
Agreed.
These lot are shit. They're even worse than I gave them credit for. Just watching it in person was pathetic. But that's why I left the ground, even with the draw, just thinking, fuck's sake. I couldn't shake the fact that we didn't beat them. This fixture always gets to me whenever we don't win because it's been so fucking long. And they always find a way to get away with it. At home, they got the 2-2 fucking Sanchez decided I'm going to pass it to Declan Rice. The end. And then we go to their ground. We're both shit and they get 1 goal off a set piece and that's it. It's fucking dead.
No, I hear it, bro. Dead, you know what I'm saying? Like, you lot would be disappointed how you fucking defended against that as well, bro.
Yes, yeah. 1 lapse of concentration from Fofana. Shame he had a good game past that moment, but here we are. I think the lap maybe could have done better in the build-up too, but I haven't rewatched the match yet.
No, I hear it, bro. And bro, fighting talk as well, bro, from Enzo. You know them ones. That's what I mean. The mentality, bro. It's like the manager has the manager's got these man believing that they're fighting for something, innit? You saw it in the performance.
Like last season, we just weren't ready for it. Like, I know, like, we had the conversation about whether it was right to say it last season. I think I spoke to it with Lee as well. Last season, we just weren't ready for it consistently. Now I look at the team and I look at the league. I think we are ready now. Now the team knows Maresca's style of play. They know his philosophy. We've got the players that were injured last season, bar Lavia, fit again. And the team's a lot stronger and a lot more matured. And now they've also won trophies together. So the winning mentality's in there too. Now is the time for us to strike. Last season, it weren't the right time. That's why the whole team was saying, we're not in a title race. We're not in a title race. We're not in a title race. But we've seen the mentality shift from about May. Look at the way we were talking in the Club World Cup. Maresca's like, we're not going to defend against PSG. We're not going to give them the ball. Colwell's like, we will handle PSG better than Real Madrid did. We play better than Madrid. We press better than Real Madrid. We're now talking differently because now the team's got that belief and they've got that cohesion. So hopefully we just make it count with some trophies.
No, I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the next game though is super important because you can't put in two performances like the Arsenal and the Barcelona game and then shake the next performance, bruv. Like you can't. Like you're expecting Arsenal to win their game. Maybe they won't,
They
but
got
you would.
Brentford, I think, at home.
They got Brentford, but I expect them to beat Brentford. Do you know what I mean? You lot need to keep up with them. If you are in a title race, like you're saying you're in a title race, I expect Arsenal to pick up 3 points. You should really be picking up 3 points in your game.
Yo, the title of my preview is literally says this will be tougher than Arsenal. And that's not even me trying to take the piss. It's more of a
No, but you're
mentality
right.
thing.
From a mental standpoint, there's more pressure on you to win this game. Like a draw's not acceptable in the next game.
And we're gonna rotate. And Leeds, that like people want.
Wait, one
some
second,
people
bro.
want.
I got a delivery. I got a delivery.
No
I
worries,
need to go
bro.
get that.
No worries, bro. People won't talk about it because it's Leeds and they're in a relegation scrap and everything, but that game is going to be as heated. So, and we're going to rotate so it won't be the strongest 11. So we're going to need to just keep the same concentration. As long as we do that, we'll win the game. But there's been enough games where we haven't. So I need to see Chelsea turn up. Yeah, no, Wave Natch, it's not even a low-key thing. It is a derby. That's a serious derby. Just like fucking Liverpool United is a derby. This is a derby. This will have all the makings of it. Man said speak on Sanchez. Yo, he's been brilliant since the United game. He's been absolutely brilliant. Like, I still don't know where I stand with him, but I know I'm not criticizing him anymore. I just want that to continue. More scared of Leeds than Bournemouth. They play a high line. You talking Bournemouth? Yeah, that's actually a fair point. Yeah, Bournemouth will be all right. I agree too. Like, Leeds just seems like such a Chelsea banana slip. I know it's Leeds. I know it is. But I also know what our team's concentration is like. So I just need to see us, like, wake up. But Leeds will give us chances. They're not great defensively either.
Yeah, bro. They'll press the life out of you, but you know what I mean, if you can play around that, you should be fine.
Yeah, we'll be all right in terms of like Leeds defensively. All I know is Leeds still make a lot of chances in spite of that. So as long as we're not taking the piss in the final third, should be enough to win the game, I'd assume.
No, I hear it. It's a must win though. It's definitely a must win from a psychological standpoint, because if you get a draw against Arsenal and bro, you end up drawing against these lot, yeah. Like if you perform well, you should be beating them, innit? So if you draw, it's because you didn't play well. And there's no point playing well in those two games to then go and peter off against a flipping Leeds, because then it's like no corner's been turned, bruv.
Yeah, I'd be so angry coming out of that game if we don't win it. Anything but a win is unacceptable. I don't care what the circumstances are for it. Because we already dropped enough stupid points as it is. I've spoken enough times about where Chelsea would be without those red cards. I can't be asked for another game where we drop points that we should be walking through.
Yeah, facts. You know, like that. So yeah, man. Alright, big up the chat, man. Let's make sure you get these likes up. 500 target. And now that was my soundboard. Still, it's here. My PS5, I bought it already. I need to go collect it, but I'm working, so I don't know. I'll either go get it later in this break, or do you know what I mean? I'll go get it tomorrow on the way back home from boxing, and then I'll get it I'll install everything probably for next week or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're about to have sound effects on stream. That's gonna be madness.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. So literally, it's just one of them things where yeah, man. This week I need to make sure I eat before 9, and I have to make sure that I sleep properly, bruv. So I'm probably not gonna be gaming. I'm probably not gonna be gaming this week. You get me? And then after I finish, after I have the fight, then yeah, I'll have my PS5 installed, and yeah, get my soundboard done as well. You get me? Yeah, but we're good people. You know what I mean? Man, just have to take care of business this weekend.
Just like we know you will, innit?
Yeah, trust me. So yeah, man, you lot just make sure, innit, the QR code in the top corner is also the link to the pay-per-views, and there's also a link pinned for tickets as well if you're gonna come down, bruv. Like it's gonna be nuts, bruv. Like, this is the first time all of the man them are gonna be in the same place at the same time, it's gonna be crazy. So it's good because I don't leave my house, blood. So I get to see everyone. Do you know what I mean? In one night, bro. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be good, bro. So I'm gonna punch up this youth, and then you know what I'm saying.
When's the weigh-in?
Friday?
Friday. All right, cool.
Pretty much on weight already as well, bro. Like the fight's at 77. I woke up at 77.5 this morning. So I'm on the weight, man. Do you know what I mean? I've still got another training session tomorrow, and yeah, the last bit of the carbs, I'll burn that off in training tomorrow, and then I'll be on weight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we're easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll be under. I'll be under by Friday, but it's fine anyway. It's better to be a little bit, well, more than a little bit. I'll probably be at like half a kilo under, I reckon, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fine. He's killing himself to make that weight. He's killing himself. I know it.
He's gonna get killed after all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's mashing himself up, bro. Like he said yesterday in the face-off, like when he signed the contract for the fight, that's the heaviest he'd ever been, bro. So he's having to cut bare weight, bro. Like I was 82.5 kilos when I got back from Jamaica. So to get down to 77 kilos is like, what's that?
Did he say what he was on?
Now, of course he wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? But you can see a man's face like that. Do you know what I mean? Like he's not on weight. He's not on weight. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's probably not under 80 kilos now. He's probably doing a water cut. So it's one of them ones when water cuts tend to just mash you up. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've lost fat slowly, and I've done it the right way, and now my calories are higher now than they have been all camp, and I'm still losing weight because I did it the right way, innit? Like his calories are probably still bare low at the moment. So I don't think 24 hours is going to be enough to replenish him, yeah, for him to get where he needs to get. To be fair, my weigh-in last time was like at 5 p.m. because it was in Wales, innit? So I had less time. But now, because the weigh-in's at 1, so I can literally start refueling from Friday afternoon. So by the time I get in the ring, I'm gonna be flying, innit? You know what I mean? He's gonna be starving.
London, right? Is he London based?
He's like Surrey or something, because I remember he was training in Kingston and that. So I think he's around Kingston, and to be fair, the weigh-in's in Surrey as well, bruv. It's in Epsom, like in a boxing gym there. So that he'll be close to that, but he will be depleting himself a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, we'll be there when he gets smoked, innit?
That's what I'm trying to say. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be very, very good, bro. So he's getting hurt, me. So, and he's a Chelsea fan as well, unfortunately, bro. You lot are taking an L on the weekend. You know them ones that be real. He taking an L on the weekend, bro. You know what I mean?
Hopefully that's the only L we take. We'll take that.
That's what I'm saying. So,
on the Saturday. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, man. So it'll be super interesting, bruv. Tell me you saw that Zirkzee finish as well, bro.
Yeah, I only caught the highlights and everything. But
tell me you saw the finish, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because guys were just talking too much, bro. You know them as guys were talking too much. I needed that goal, you know. I needed it. The streets needed it because man were just talking too much rubbish on my striker, bro, and I was getting pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie.
The game is the game, innit? But like Zirkzee's quality's always been there for everyone to see. It's just United tax, innit?
Bro. United tax is the realest thing ever, bro. That's what I've been saying, you know. It's like, it's funny, you know, and you know what I hate about these Man United fans as well, bro. Like a lot of man will be getting onto him, and then you see all these guys, the match going fans singing this guy's name when they're walking down the street. But you man are the same man that are chatting shit, you know. If he miscontrols the ball once, you know, like the conditional love that he gets here at the club infuriates me. You know,
but this is football fans in general, man. Like you could be the worst football player in the world, but let your name mix with the right song. Everyone's just gonna fall in love with you. That's it. That's just it, man. Fucking Badia Shield was getting hated for years, but like when someone starts singing Todd Bowley went to France, the whole end's going off.
This is what I'm saying. So it's actually funny, bro. Like, cause if you saw the heat that this bro was getting on Twitter, in the first half, and he wasn't even playing badly, you know, the team was playing badly, but he's just the easy scapegoat. Like, and it's so annoying because every time the team's not playing well, it's because he's shit. But then when it's other players, it's because they're not getting service. You know, like that. And the thing is, because he doesn't hide and he actually tries to make himself available, naturally, he'll lose the ball more because he tries to drop into pockets and he tries to make things happen instead of just staying on the last man and just letting the game bypass him. So there's less margin for error, like with the way he plays anyway, because he takes risks where he actually looks for the ball, innit? And it's like anyone that understands football can see that this guy is getting involved in the game. He's giving defenders something to think about with his movement, his positioning, and all these other things. And it's horrible, bruv. It's horrible. The fact is, yeah, like he's playing really well. The managers come out saying that he played well for the last 2 games, but as soon as Cunha's fit, he's getting dropped. Like, I know he's getting dropped.
Do you think also the rumors of him wanting to leave are also playing a part in that reception?
What, from the fans?
Yeah.
Nah, because they should understand he wants to leave because he's not getting minutes, bruv. Like, bro, I think that was his first start of the season, the game before.
Yeah, like, but bro, you know the way football fans are like.
December,
you don't want to leave, then fuck
we're
off.
in December.
Then fuck off and all that.
We're in December. This brother didn't start a game till November, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying that might be the reasoning.
Nah,
because you know what fans are like, innit? If you don't want to be at this club, fuck off. You're getting paid.
Yeah, but to be fair, like Kobe wants to leave as well. You know what I mean? And he did ask to go out on loan. But again, it's understandable.
He got the academy tax though, doesn't he?
Nah, but even they're starting to turn with him as well. This is why I don't even think that.
What?
Okay. Yeah, bro, they're starting to get onto him as well, bro. So it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Listen, this is what I mean. These guys are weird, bro. Like, these men hate Zirkzee and love him at the same time, bro. And that's what I mean about conditional love, because they love to chant his name, yeah, when he's playing well, yeah. But when he's not playing well, bro, these men are just to get out of my club and that. Like, this is what these men are on, bro. Like, it's infuriating. It's actually infuriating.
That's just all of us. Well, that's just fans in general. I'll be so real. Fickle as a motherfucker. You'll boo someone, then they'll bag a goal and you'll start singing their name immediately afterwards.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Kobe was fuming when he was coming on, but to be fair to Kobe, I rate, yeah, he's keeping it together, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they want him to crash out so badly, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So badly. And it's one of them ones, like, he's kept everything respectable. He hasn't leaked anything in the media. He's not doing sly liking stuff like online or nothing. He's just keeping to himself, and yeah, he's handling it the right way, but he's blatantly being disrespected. Like, there's no 2 ways out of it. Like, he got subbed on, I believe, in the 90th minute in the last game, which is crazy.
Yeah, and
bro.
you got bagged both in the 60 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know if that's a time wasting thing.
But it is,
like,
though.
It seems I want them indirect messages.
If you sub on a man in the 90th minutes, it can only be to waste time. Because what else could it be for? Do you know what I mean? If a man's tired, like, yeah, what's 4 more minutes?
Be sent, like, I don't really view in my plans and all that.
Nah, but he comes out, the manager comes out, he actually, the last thing he said about Kobe was, I view him as a starter, but there's other players ahead of him. Like, how does that make sense?
Yeah,
do you know
yeah, no.
Like,
no.
brother, like, bro, what language is that? Do you know what I mean? How can you say I view him as a starter, but there's other players ahead of him? Well, then he's not a starter then, because there's only 2 positions that he can play in. Bruno's or Casemiro's, because you don't view him as a 10. So if you know there's only 2 positions that he can play in, yeah, and he's behind the 2 players, then how can you view him as a starter, bro? Like, that shit don't make no sense, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Waffle your way out of a question. That's it. Seen enough managers do that. You get given a question, you don't know how to answer. You just waffle yourself in and out of a circle and just be like, yep, I answered it. Next one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He just doesn't rate him, and that's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? But stop gaslighting us, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're lying to us, and it's even worse if you're lying to the player. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you keep telling the player, oh yeah, your chance will come, this, that, and the other, or 1 minute you're behind Cass, or you're behind Bruno, or this, that, and the other, bro. It's like, how does that motivate a player, to even give their best, bro? And I feel bad for Kobe because it's like every time he comes on the pitch now, people are looking for an opportunity to be like, all right, cool, this is why he doesn't play. But how can you get match sharpness and be at the top of your game with no minutes, bro? I don't know how many starts he's got in the league this season. I don't think he's got any.
That's why that Grimsby result was so sackable, bruv.
Yeah.
Not a single extra bit of minutes to spread around the squad.
Mm.
All the way up until January. That's disgraceful.
This is what I mean. Like, how many league starts has Kobe got, guys? Like this season? Because I don't remember. I just don't even remember.
Everyone's asking about Gallagher in the chat. Is this being serious now?
Brother, we keep getting linked with this guy, but I'm not believing it until I see that shit.
Damn, they're doing the Garnacho thing. They just keep talking about it.
Yeah,
daily,
0 starts in the league this season, guys. None. So when he comes onto the pitch, how do you expect him to light up? How do you expect him to light up the place, bro? It's the same with Zirkzee to a degree, yeah. He scored that goal, yeah, because it's his second start in a row, because he's getting minutes, bro. Would he have scored that goal last week? Maybe not, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Would you? Because, bro,
no,
like,
that Everton game, Zirkzee looked rusty as hell.
There you go. That's the point.
Like, the whole first half, I was just watching and thinking, yo, this first touch, man. Like to chat, is this his first start? Yep. All right, cool. Makes sense.
But this is what I'm saying. Look, you're saying United would need around 26 million to land Gallagher in January. That's cheap. I don't want it.
Opportunity signing over a priority target, though.
If he sees him as an opportunity signing rather than a priority target. So they're saying they'll take him if the deal makes sense. But brother,
ooh, we got that sell-on clause.
We don't need to be giving Chelsea no more money, bro. 26 million is cheap, bro. But it's like we don't need Conor Gallagher, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We just don't need
he ain't
him,
gonna upgrade your midfield at all.
He's better than Ugarte, though. Like, if they sell Ugarte, I'll accept that. You know them ones, because that means we still need to buy 2 more midfielders anyway in the summer, bro, because we need to replace Bruno, and potentially if Cass leaves, we need to replace Cass in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if it means Ugarte leaves and Gallagher comes in, calm. Like, I don't mind in it for 26 mil, bro. But get rid of Ugarte, bro.
It does seem very sideways, though.
It is. That's exactly what it is. Do you know what I mean? But he's more acceptable than Ugarte. Ugarte, to me, is the worst midfielder I've ever seen play at this club. So, like, he's worse than the midfielders we had from our academy, like our Cleverleys and our Gibsons and all that. He's worse than that. Like, do you know what I'm saying? If he was homegrown, it would be less of an insult. But the fact that we've actually paid money for that shit is crazy, bro. Like, we've paid money for a player that's worse.
How much was Ugarte?
Bro, like, I think the whole package goes up to 60 million or 60 million euros or something like that. Bro, yes. 60 million euros. I think like 43 million pounds or something. Man paid for that guy. It's disgrace. It's a disgrace, bro. Yeah, 42 million.
I think you're going to have the same complaints about Gallagher, man.
No, I will. But if he costs 26 mil and not 42, do you know what I mean? And he's a squad player, like, I'll get over it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a homegrown player as well. And I'm sure we've got a quota. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just got to sell Ugarte first. You can't have both.
Yeah, but we have to get rid of Ugarte. If we got Ugarte and Gallagher and there's a chance of an Ugarte-Gallagher midfield, broski.
I need that and Mount in the 10 just once. I'm sorry.
Nah, I don't need that.
That'll be the Bermuda Triangle we had back.
The manager will do that, you know. So don't even put that out there, because the manager will do that. He will absolutely do that at some point. This manager's a terrorist. He definitely has the capabilities, of doing that. And this is why I can't have him and Ugarte in the same squad. I can't.
I don't want that midfield against mine, though. They kick the shit out of our midfield.
They would, but the temptation for the manager to use that midfield is real, blood, especially in the big games. In the big games.
Yeah, when you're on the back foot. Oh,
bro. He'll do that. He'll let the other team have the ball and play all of them. Like, he will. Like, he's capable.
Yeah, that's evil, bruv. I send that to the Emirates, though.
Yeah, nah.
No, it was.
I hear it, though. That's the kind of one.
They'll take a beating while they do it.
No, I hear it. But no, I can't see that. If Ugarte, because there was rumors that we were open to letting Ugarte go in the summer. If Ugarte's up for sale in in the winter window, yeah, and they want to replace him with Gallagher for 26 million. As much as I don't want Gallagher at the club, that's the only way I'd accept it. But I can't have Gallagher
Has
and
anyone been
Ugarte.
linked with you guy?
I think only a Turkish club got linked to him. I can't remember which one. You know what I mean? It might have been Fenerbahce or something. But yeah, I can't remember. We'll make a loss on him though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We'll make
At
a
this
loss on
point,
him though. We're not getting
get him
43
out.
mil for him. Yeah, Galatasaray it was. We're not getting 40 mil for Ugarte. Like we'll probably end up selling him for.
And Ugarte as a pivot. Oh, brother.
We'll end up selling him maybe for 25 million plus add-ons or something like that. But we're not getting our money back.
Yeah, just have to firm that one, I guess. But yeah, I'd stay away from Gallagher if I were you.
Man, I'm saying swap deal. Bro, to be fair, Ugarte is a proper Atletico Madrid midfielder, innit? Proper scumbag, but it's like, yeah, it's a like for like
They don't even play like that every game, though, apparently.
No, they don't. They try and play football a bit more now, apparently, but bro, it's just one of them things, man. Man, that kind of footballer, man, I detest them, bro. Like, they're a proper eyesore, that kind of footballer. You just do not want to see these guys play.
Poch wanted him over Caicedo. Oh, brother.
I remember when you wanted him. What, it was over Caicedo?
Yeah, it would have been him or Caicedo.
Oh, bro, you caught life there. Because I remember
you see why I was so like pushy with getting him out my club.
Yeah.
And then he left because he weren't getting more transfer control. I was like, good. This is why Clearlake can have another year from me. They just saved us from a big fucking error, bro. We wouldn't world champions nothing if we had Poch in charge.
Yeah. See, look, United are open to listening to offers. But mine was Zirkzee and Ugarte, but none of them will be permitted to leave before the end of the AFCON, January the 18th. This is what I'm saying. I don't know how true that is, bro. I can't see Manchester United letting multiple players go in the winter window. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're losing Mbuemo, Diallo. Is there anyone else you're losing? Mazraoui.
Well.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's what I mean. Big up Jason, man. You know what I'm saying, for the membership, man. I
appreciate another one of those. I know.
Yeah, there's a UK one. There was a UK one still, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was the first time I seen the UK one. The UK one was crazy. I can't lie, bro. And obviously, I can just relate to it more, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because it's people here, innit? So.
Yeah, those are great watches. It's late at night. I can't see, but I light a Zoot and I'm just like laughing myself off.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, man, I enjoy making those as well, man. So yeah, big up everyone inside there. But yeah, the Man United, Conor Gallagher, unfortunately, yeah, brother, it keeps coming up too often. I'm starting to get scared that there's actually some truth in it. You know what I mean? Like that's the reality, because it's just coming up too often. As much as I would like to,
stuff.
Yeah, as much as I'd like to tell myself, yo, like maybe it's coming from his people or whatever, bro, it keeps coming up, bro. Like, and it's like we get 2 weeks off and it's like you hope they forgot and then it's just back again, like. And now we're getting closer to the window now. It's nasty, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I know that it's driven by this manager because he's a Ruben Amorim player, bro. He's 100% a Ruben Amorim player, bro. So, given how we're playing football, it's too believable, bruv. It's too believable. Because this manager's an absolute scumbag when it comes to football, bro. So he's a proper Amorim player. Like, it's a match made in heaven. The same way this guy likes Mason Mount, yeah? Him having Mount and Gallagher in the same team, bro, that's heaven for this guy. This is why the manager has to leave.
Oh, brother. Yeah, there's a devil joke with the Red Devils, but I can't figure it out right now. But yeah, it's something nasty, about bro. Gallagher and Mount playing together with that. Very demonic.
You know what I mean? It's actually nasty, bro.
That shit took us to 12th.
Yeah. Big up, man said we need to talk about Mbuemo. Something shifted. He started playing weird. Bro, I don't think so. Mbuemo, yeah, is a final action player, yeah, who's a winger, like a wide forward that's been played in the 10. If Mbuemo don't score, yeah, you're not going to get much out of him. He's one of those players. He'll do nice little link things and he'll run and stuff, but he's not a player that controls a game or does anything like that, bro. That's what Cunha does. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things where people need to understand that Mbuemo is going to be one of them guys that's never really in the game. Yeah, he's like a Mo Salah, but this is why I said he's the Mo Salah replacement at Liverpool. They should have been targeting because he's that kind of player, bro. He wants to be facing the goal that he's scoring in. He wants to be cutting in, putting in crosses, cutting in, shooting. He's that kind of player. Like he's not the guy that wants to. Yeah, he doesn't want to cut in, connect, do all these things. Mbuemo facing his own goal is not how you want to be using him. So the performances, I'm not surprised that they're not good. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's never been a player that for 90 minutes you're like, oh my days, like he's been incredible. Nah, bro, he's the guy you get the ball to, edge of the box, a man makes things happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this is what it is, man. So I don't blame him for his performances. I blame the manager for not utilizing him properly. This is what it is. Use him for what he is. And he is a final action player that you need to get the ball to in certain areas. If you don't do that, there'll be large portions of the game where you don't know he's playing. That's it.
And the problem is you're not getting the ball up there enough.
Yeah, that's it. So I don't blame him at all, bro. Like I only blame how the manager's using him. So I said they had a good performance against Brighton, but bro, look how long ago that was, bro. I don't even remember that game anymore, bro. Like that, you know what I mean? You're only as good as your last game in football, bro.
It's always been Brighton. Fucking hell. That was when we lost to Brighton. I remember you went above us after that.
See that, bro? Bruv, you're only as good as your last game. Hey, you man, what did I tell you about Rash Bandicoot, bruv? You want Rashford? 40 million.
Yo, on them wages, yo, we don't do that over here.
Bro, you sure? 40 mil, bro. Like 40 million, bruv. 30 million plus 10 add-ons. You can have Marcus
I've taken enough from United to last a lifetime, brother.
Brother, listen, a good deal for you. But what's it? Black Friday.
Why are you trying to lower his wages for Barca, though?
Black Friday, bruv. Rashford deal, man.
Hey, look, do what we do. Speak to Arsenal.
Bro, man said send my boy Marcus to the carpet. Bro, you man want Rashford, yeah? For you, man, Arsenal, 50 million. For you, man. Bro,
Martinelli can't keep running like that for much longer. They can take Rashford.
Nah, but bro, Arsenal, you got another black boy to add to your, you get me? So what is it? The picture they had, what is it? Eze, fucking Saka
and Saka.
Yeah, bro, add Rashford in there, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
And then they can say they're bringing football home for England when they don't do it.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. You man could do that, bro. You know, throw Rashford in there as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I already saw him at the bridge last week, and then that was only when he came on. I didn't see nothing after that.
Bro, the wickedest thing is, I said to people, Barca are not keeping Rashford. Like, it's only really, yeah, Man United fans that want to be contrarians, yeah, or that they want to be like, oh, see, Rashford wasn't a problem, yeah. Like, these man are adding GA from all comps and stuff like that to try and make it like Rashford's playing well at Barcelona, bro. Like, Rashford is at Barcelona and he's not doing nothing in the league, bro. Like, I think he's got 2 goals in the league. I could be wrong. It might be 3 now.
I've seen Barca fans still cussing him in spite of the GA. He's just getting GA in spite of performances.
Bro, Barcelona fans are not rating him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that you play for Barcelona and you're not tearing the place up is crazy to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not good, bro. It's the reality, bro. Like, Gunnar said that he came off the bench the other game and done fuck all, bro. Like, he's not good, innit? And the thing is, yeah, you can use, yeah, Anthony as a comparison. Someone that people at Man United were saying was absolutely useless. And he's doing better in the Liga than Rashford. In a worse team. So, like, what are we actually doing here, bro? Like, Barca were never going to play. Like, Barca are never going to pay that money for Marcus Rashford. He's not good enough. He's cheap and cheerful, so they've got him there at the moment. But there's no chance that they sign him, especially on those wages. Like, who's taking him, bro? I can't lie. He might have to learn Arabic, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be Saudi or Turkey, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the only thing that makes sense other than him running his contract down into the ground.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I mean.
If you weren't going to do it for Barca, he ain't going to lower his wages for fucking anybody. And how long has he got left?
I want to say 2 years, bro.
Oh, wait, 2 years from this summer?
I want to say so, yeah. I don't know, but I remember he signed
2028. Oh, brother,
yeah, it's 2
yeah.
years because he signed a new deal. He signed an extension under Ten Hag, I believe. You got a pay rise, bro.
Fucking hell.
Got 300 bags in that, bro.
That's actually worse than the Sterling one. Fuck.
Mm.
At least Sterling is one more year and then he's gone. Thank
that
God.
was
That's the
crazy.
will firm that Ella is what it is. You got 2.
Yeah.
It.
Hold on, is this real? This can't be real, bro. That
Probably.
can't be real.
They do player of the match day now.
Hold on, player of the week, yeah? Like, is that what is that?
It's player of the match day, isn't it?
So what? So player of the weekend then?
Yeah. Bruno did win that. It was a match vote. Yeah, it was a match
fan vote or something.
Fan vote.
Brother, he was shit. You see what I mean about our fan base? Our fan base is diseased, blood. You know what I'm saying? They go and see a Zirkzee performance, a Luke Shaw performance, a Casemiro performance, and they give it to this idiot. Do you know what I'm saying? For 2 fucking assists that he got, bro. And both of the assists, yeah.
Bro, he beat James by 2%. Fuck off.
Brother, Man United fans are mute. You see what I'm saying? 2 assists. One of them was a little toe punt to fucking Mason Mount.
He won by he got 32% and Reece got 30%.
It's nasty.
And
bro.
then it was Foden, Malik Thau, the Newcastle centre back, Enzo Lafay, Igor Thiago, and
Man United fans are mutants. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. And because we've got more fans than other clubs, yeah. This is what happens in certain situations like that. How the fuck has Bruno won that? And you know what the mad thing is? I see some quotes, yeah. Some quotes from Bruno talking about his playing style and stuff like that. Bro, people need to remind this guy who he is, you know. Because this bread talks like he's fucking Ronaldinho or something. Talking about football's getting robotic and all these things and creating. Bro, let me tell you something for free, yeah? If you played football the way Bruno played football, yeah, and scouts were watching you, you would never get scouted. You would never get scouted. Do you know what I mean? Every time you got the ball, you just booted it away in the name of creativity, yeah? No club ain't scouting players playing like that, bro. I'm telling you that for free, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So if any of you lot got kids that want to be professional footballers, yeah, don't watch Bruno, innit? Because you ain't getting scouted playing like that. Those are facts. Running around and just fucking hoofing the ball, bruv. Like in the name of creativity, talking about the game's robotic. Damn right, the game's robotic. That's why you're employed. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if it was back in the day when you needed actual ability to play football, Bruno would be getting nowhere near it. Do you know what I'm saying? Nowhere near it. This guy's talking like he's some creative genius, like he's Mesut Ozil or something like that. This guy's fucking useless. And he's talking about I wouldn't change my game and all of this, and I make assists. That's my game and that, brother. You're shit, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no amount of stat sheets that can make this guy look like a good footballer, bro. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, he's a net negative, yeah, to every team he plays in. Fuck the GA. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this brother, I've seen him assist the other team from 40 yards, bro. Like, he's the only brother I've seen play a 40-yard free ball to the other team, yeah, for them to score, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
What game was this again?
I think it was the Crystal Palace game. When my man played Wilfred Zaha through, blood, on a mad thing. You know them way there, like
ages ago.
Brother,
yeah, that's why I don't remember it.
Brother, listen. Man just playing through balls to the other team. The guy is awful, broski. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
like,
you ain't got to prove no to me. I've seen enough with him.
Like, bro, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for him to be talking, this guy's talking like he's one of the best players of his generation or something. Man, he's talking like he's Neymar, you know? Like, if Neymar was like, man said there's this assist to Zaha from a throw-in. Bro, see, man remembers it. Bro, if he was Neymar, it would be different. You know what I mean? Imagine if Neymar was like, yo, like, the game's getting a bit too robotic now. I'd get it. You know what I mean? Neymar, goals and assists, dribble, flair, all that. But Bruno, I can't carry the ball 5 yards without tripping over his feet, talking about robotic. Like, how dare you, bro? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, in his head, he's way better than he actually is, bro. Like, and I hate players like that. Like, I actually hate players like that, bro. You know what I mean? It's the same with the Bellingham stuff and the Garnacho stuff. I don't like players that don't know their place in it. I just think that self-awareness is one of the key skills, yeah, in football, innit? And Bruno's someone, yeah, that his PR, yeah, his PR is far is outgrown the player. Same with Jude.
That's what it's been being like one of the biggest names at United, even though it's banter United.
Bro,
but they're leaving
it's
that
horrible.
part out.
You know what I mean? Man said he talked about Neymar in his quote. It's crazy. Man said stats are dangerous. Bro got 2 assists. One was that for that Zirkzee finish. The other was for a 2-yard pass from a kick. Then he looks like the hero. Brother, the Zirkzee pass, yeah, was not good. Zirkzee had so much to do, yeah. He had to control the ball with his chest because the ball was bouncing up in the air, going away from goal, outside the width of goal, on his weak foot, and he still scored. And man are going to try and make it out like that was a good pass. Bro, you gave me so much to do with that pass. So much to do. There was nothing good about that pass from Bruno. And then the other one to Mason Mount, you toe poked it like 2 yards, blood, and Mason Mount put it through the wall, bro. Like, how the fuck are you getting player of the week for that? And he was shit in the game as well. He was shit in the game as well, bro. Like, it's crazy. He got man of the match in that game. And then he got player of the week for that shit performance.
It's embarrassing, man. Reece James has dominated the entire Arsenal midfield from right back.
On his own.
Yep. Down to 10 men.
Yeah, bro. This is what I'm saying. Bro, Zirkzee did assist himself. As soon as he chested the ball, yeah, he assisted himself. Because that was a nothing pass, bro. That was taking him into no man's land, that pass. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I mean. Stats have completely ruined football. And a lot of these guys that have never kicked a ball in anger, yeah, that's how they consume, yeah, their football. Man said we're all different. If my main feature is taking risks, the last pass, trying to assist, if I don't do that, I'll become a useless player. Exactly. Because you are useless. This is the reality. If you're not hoofing the ball, yeah, trying to get stats, you're rubbish, which is why you shouldn't be playing.
Slip right there.
But no, but he's right. Bro, it's my greatest feature. I can't lose it. For example, a player in the world who didn't reach his full potential was Neymar. Are you crazy? Neymar didn't reach his full potential. Look at Neymar's numbers and tell Neymar he ain't reached his full potential. Neymar should ring up Bruno's phone and tell him to suck his grand, bro. What do you mean Neymar didn't reach his full potential? Brother, what has Neymar not won in the game, blood?
He won 9 league titles in the champs.
Brother, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Man said,
bro.
What's
And
that?
that's
Man said we've lost
that.
that.
Europa finals.
Bruv, we've lost the essence of players. If a player is good at that, then why take it away from him? Each player has their skills. Bro, hoofing the ball is not a skill, bro. Hoofing the ball into areas and playing percentage football is not a fucking skill. It's never been a skill, bro. No one can look at me and tell me that Bruno is a skilled footballer because he just hoofs the ball into areas, bro. How does that make you a skilled player, bro?
He's compared himself to Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, and Neymar in this quote.
Bro, read the quote out that you can see.
No, it's a middle one from Zesty Gunner. It's like football loses magic in the spectacle that it is. It's what Paulo did. It's what Ronaldinho did. It's what Ronaldo did. It's what many players have done for years.
Brother, who does this guy think he is, bro?
Bruno Fernandes said Neymar didn't reach his potential. This is so disgusting.
The brother is crazy, man. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, brother,
that's your captain, you know. Oh my
brother, when bums are talking like that, and then I hear someone like Enzo saying, "Oh yeah, we're in a title race." Of course we are. I see that fighting talk, and then Bruno's out here talking about Ronaldinho. Like, bruv, what? Fuck out of here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Where was your Ronaldinho moment against Grimsby, blood? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what in the hell is this guy smoking, bro? Like, he's such a horrible player. This is why, yeah, for me, yeah, like, bro, like, football's weird, innit? Football's so weird, bro, because there's nothing likable about this player, bruv. There's nothing likable about him. And, bro, Man United fan base is the same fan base that ran Paul Pogba out the club, yeah, but they rate this guy.
Who
know
knew
what I'm
this
saying?
guy was tapped from when you lost 6-1 to Spurs, and he was like, "Well, it could have been 6-0 if I didn't get my penalty."
Bro, it's
I was like,
crazy
"What?
work, bro. The same
What
brother, when we was getting
TV, bro?"
smoked, we were getting smoked by Liverpool. This player was telling the manager to sub him off and that. Like these man always forget these things, but then them man wanted Pogba at the team. You know them way there, like bro. Like I swear down, the agendas are so weird, Lewis, bro. Like the way the fan base love this player, it's fucking shit, man. Like honestly, do you know what I'm saying? Like this is why stats here are so dangerous when they get in the hands of the wrong people.
Absolutely.
They're so dangerous. How the fuck do you get man of the match and player of the week here for those two shit assists, bro? You can't even really call them assists because the other player had so much to do after. You know what I mean? That's a disgrace, bro. And this is what gets to me, man. It
This
gets
is
to
where
me, bro.
football's at nowadays.
Bro, these man don't like these man. I'm actually convinced that the majority of football fans don't even like football, Lewis. They just do it because football is the most followed sport in the world. So if you don't follow a football team, it's almost like you're left out. Like
Yes, it's a social thing.
yeah,
Yes,
like these men don't follow football because
they
they
follow
love
the
football.
scores and the highlights.
Yeah, they actually support a club and follow the news of football because it gives them something to talk about with their mates. But they don't love the sport because if you love the sport of football, there's no way you're rating Bruno.
I bet
there's
man will
no
be
way.
watching the game, but like the game will be on and then they'll be on their phones, or the
Yeah, they're
game will be
tweeting.
on and then they're chatting with someone and they're not actually watching the game. You
It's
only see the
nasty.
big moments.
Brother,
Yeah, like
bro,
that girl that was on Saeed's fan cam. Enjoy the atmosphere. Shout out
brother,
to
you
him.
see the goal that Zirkzee scored, yeah? If anyone else scored that goal, they get a man of the match, you know. Now, bro, if Bruno
I didn't
scored
watch
that
the game,
goal,
so I can't speak on it.
if Bruno scored that goal, yeah, and never done anything else for the game, he's getting that man of the match, bro. I'm telling you, bro. PR is everything. How are you gonna get man of the match? 2 shit assists, yeah? And Zirkzee scored a goal like that. If you score a goal like that, any player with decent PR gets man of the match just for that goal, you know.
Absolutely.
Like bro, how were
That was a
Bruno's
great
two?
assist, but like
How
from
were
what I
Bruno's
saw in
2
it,
assists? Yeah, more impressive, yeah, than Xerxes' goal. And Xerxes' goal is the goal that got us back into the game, yeah, and changed the momentum of the game, and then we ended up winning it, bro. How is that not man of the match worthy?
honestly, it's probably just a GA thing, you know.
It's embarrassing.
One goal versus 2 assists, 2 goal involvements. It's disgusting, but it's against football.
It's horrible, bro. You know what I mean? This is how football is being consumed now, bro. This is why certain conversations I can't be a part of, guys, bro, because that man are arguing with guys that don't love the game of football, don't understand the game of football, and all they care about is
when we were on
numbers.
stream like a few months ago, and you were talking about how like football it can be like a set thing, where it's like certain man in certain sets didn't talk to the lower sets and shit.
Yeah.
From when you said that, I've started thinking about that when I'm on Twitter or talk with someone. I'm like, if the conversation's too dumb, I can't be on, because sometimes it is just like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're talking to people with such a low understanding of the game. There's no point. There's no point trying to explain yourself because it's just going to give yourself a headache.
That's what I mean. Did Reece James get the man of the match for the Arsenal game?
Yes, yeah, he did.
Well, there you go, and he deserved it. You know them ones, and this is exactly what I'm trying to say. He was the best player on the pitch visibly, and he gets it. You know what I'm saying? But then a man gets 2 fucking what you could barely call it.
Thankfully, that wasn't a fan vote.
Of course it wasn't, or else he probably wouldn't have won it. But bro, I'm against fan votes. I'm against fan votes for anything like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm against
Premier League app because I want to see who won it. I want to see who won the fan votes.
I said a lot of folks only watch for FPL purposes, as long as their players get FPL points. Also, Amarim won manager of the month because he won 3 matches. Yeah, bro. He won 3 matches in a row and he just got manager of the month, bro. Like, was he the only manager to win 3 games? He probably wasn't.
Probably not, no. Oh, thank God. I think Reese won the fan vote as well. All right, cool. There's still some saving grace.
Yeah. Yes, it's nuts, bro. I can't believe it. Can't believe it, bro. But this is where we are, people. This is actually where we are, man. But guys, let's get these lights up, people, man. We're nearly 1,000 in here. I know YouTube been messing around with the notifications again today. People been saying, but yeah, if you're part of the Discord, you get a notification when I go live as well. So, yeah, big up everyone that's grabbed their pay-per-views and are in the Discord at the moment. What you got coming up for the rest of the day, bro? Are you lot playing today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow, but I've got a Leeds preview planned straight after this, to be fair, and then probably going straight into the hate watches because
what is your preview? What pre-recorded? Yeah.
No, live. We're gonna do a panel show.
All right,
and after that, yes, Leeds not Leeds, Fulham, Man City. That's it. Fulham probably ain't gonna get something, but with the state of this league, there might be a chance.
Yeah, for real. That's what I mean. I was gonna watch that, then I realized what was on.
Barca Atletico, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is that?
8 o'clock.
All right, calm. I can have that on another screen then. Fulham's at 7:30, so I can put that on for the first 30.
That's it. So yeah, man. Big up, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna redirect over to his show now. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So yeah, man. Make sure you you hit up the lights, people. I'll be back at 6 p.m. for show with Flawless. Do you know what I'm saying? And then obviously we'll be watching Barca Atleti as well, man. So yeah, man, busy evening. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on the Premier League games as well. Newcastle is Newcastle Spurs.
Yeah, 8:15.
Hey, that's a big game still, bro. Hey, brother. Hey, I'll be keeping an eye on that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna watch the we're gonna watch Atleti, Barcelona. So yeah, big up everyone inside. Drop a Rants raid in Lewis's chat. See you guys here at 6.